shot.
Going fast makes me feel alive. My heart beats in hyperdrive. Do you think you can win? Only if I lose. Just let destiny choose.
Hello everyone, welcome to another discussion-based video. And today we shall be talking about video games. So then, how do we start this off?
Your name is YK2K.
Oh yeah, I'm YK2K. This is Ayman Benfares. Yeah, video games. We love video games a lot.
So we're going to talk about the ones that we played during our childhood
And today, I guess. Yeah. Like, would you agree that video games are the best source of entertainment?
Yes. Actually, that's a difficult question. I usually don't decide what the best thing is. So I create a conflict.
No,
in my
because
mind.
just thinking about it, like, compared to like watching TV or a film, all you're doing is watching. Video games, you're actually interacting.
Yeah, no, but sometimes I just don't want it. Like, depends how I'm feeling, to be honest. Because sometimes I'll be playing video games, I just want to watch something right now.
Right.
Like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
But that's why you have cinematic video games as well. Like story-based video games, because you're watching
Yeah, but
cutscenes.
then something blows up and you have to start playing again.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd say video games and other stuff, they're quite equal. But it depends.
Right.
Sometimes video game has an edge.
I guess it depends on how you feel on that certain time.
Yeah.
Because video games vary, isn't it? You have like party games, the Mario Party where you're with a bunch of people, Mario Kart. Then there's like solo stuff. Then there's like online stuff like shooters. So yeah. Let's take it back. First games that we played.
First game I remember playing, you go first.
Okay, so my first console was the GameCube. I had that when I was like 3 or 4. It was at my sister's birthday. I remember like my uncle brought the GameCube, and he specifically said I got you a GameCube because when I went over to my uncle's house on the PS2, apparently I was like playing some mech shooter game going die, 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 and he was like, nah, you can't play this PS2. So he got me the GameCube. Yeah, we had like, he got like a stack of, I don't know how I remember this, I was like 3. This is years ago, and like he got a stack of games. It was like Mario Kart Double Dash, Super Mario Sunshine, Simpsons Hit and Run.
It's the legend of ones.
Honestly, Sonic Heroes, Pokemon Coliseum, Mario Party 4, and like a bunch of others, pretty much. But those are the ones I remember distinctively.
Alright, my first memory of video games, I was in my old house in Morocco back when I think I was maybe 2 or 3 before they sold this house, so this was like early. And I wasn't playing, but I remember my cousin or my brother was playing on the TV, he was playing Rayman on the PS1. And I still remember that, and my uncle was there. It was just, that's all I remember. I remember walking into the room and they were playing it. I think it was like an intro scene or something because he looked 3D.
Rayman 1.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was though, but Rayman was 3D on the screen.
Right.
I'm not totally sure. But yeah, Rayman 1 was the first experience I had with video games.
So PlayStation 1 then was for you?
Yeah, but I didn't really play PlayStation 1 that much as a kid until we got PS2, and then it was Crash Bandicoot. Well, we played Crash Bandicoot from backwards compatibility, and just like pretty much every PS2 game ever, because we used to get it pirated and all that.
Yeah. Let's make sure I thought now. Oh my god. Yeah. So the thing is, like my first couple of years of playing games, I wasn't really playing games. I was watching other people play the game as I was just sitting there.
Because you don't have the ability to play games until you're like what?
Because like most of the games I couldn't even read properly. So like especially a Zelda game where like there's a lot of dialogue boxes, I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I just like interact with everything. Yeah, pretty much. That's why I didn't like RPGs when I was younger, because it was so dialogue heavy and story driven.
Yeah.
You had no idea what was going on. Yes, usually I would just sit there and watch my sister play Zelda. Zelda, Metroid, Star Fox. Well, I would just sit there and like I would still like feel entertained. I would still feel entertained just doing it.
No, I love doing that.
Just sitting there watching it. Like honestly, even on like the Wii as well. Like when I went to my friend's house, I used to go like because we were like neighbours pretty much down the road from each other. I used to go there every weekend, and me and him would just sit there and watch his older sibling play like Skyward Sword and Majora. That's why I know Majora's Mask's ending. on like the entire game because we would just sit there and just watch him play. I know Ocarina of Time. Pretty much the entire Zelda franchise, we just sat there and watched the older sibling play.
Alright, yeah.
That's why I haven't finished like most of the Zelda games. I've just played halfway through.
Why? You need to finish.
I know. I just need to.
Have you even started Majora's Mask?
No, I played like the first 2
Majora's
hours.
Mask is my least favorite Zelda.
Because it's the dumb time meter. That's the thing I hate about all the
Not only
games.
that, every time you save, you lose all your items. And listen, it's just so much. I could go on for ages. But there's loads that I like about it, and that's why I finished the game. Well, I finished the game mostly because it's just a Zelda game and I wanted to finish all of them.
Right.
But for most of the time when I was playing Majora's Mask, I was not enjoying it. That's what I'm gonna say. And
Yeah.
people are gonna hate me for saying that, but it's just true.
Yeah.
Everything's like subjective.
Yeah.
But until I was about 8, I spent most of my video game memories just watching other people playing video games. Until the GameCube came along and we bought it. I remember the day we bought it from Argos and bought it with Mario Smash Football. Actually, I still have that here.
You have Mario Smash?
Yeah.
On
Well,
the GameCube?
we lost the other one, but I bought a new one.
Wait,
Yeah, it's like
on
last
the
year.
GameCube?
Yeah.
No way, that's been on my list for God knows how long. No way, I did not know that. I have always had the Wii one, but I never had the GameCube one.
Yeah, bro, that game's my childhood.
What?
It's not here though, I don't know where it is.
That was like when I first started getting into GameCube games, like
Oh,
collecting
yeah.
properly. There's no way.
Legendary game, bro. This was the first. I think it was. It might not have been the first game we played, but the first game that I remember playing.
Oh man, I've always
Properly,
wanted to play. I never played this. I've only played the Wii version, the sequel. This is really good. This is on my list actually.
Best game.
So yeah, like, wow. I'm gonna think, because I had the GameCube, and the thing about the GameCube games, I liked platformers were like my main genre of game at the time. Mario, Sonic, Crash. What platformers were there? Mario, Sonic, Crash were like the main three.
Yeah, pretty much. Did you never play Rayman?
Rayman, yeah, I forgot Rayman. But I played Rayman like later when the Wii
Like
came out.
Mario and Sonic were just so dominant.
Yeah.
Not even Crash like that, but them two.
Well, yeah, because it was like mid 2000s, isn't it? So like the
Yeah.
90s, which were like the console wars between Sega and Nintendo. So like it was like this massive war between Sonic and Mario. Then that kind of went on. It kind of ended actually like in the late 90s because Sega kind of died off at the end.
Yeah, no, Mario just blew up.
And then Mario again just blew up again, and then Sonic Heroes was amazing. I don't care what people say because the thing about the Sonic fan base is that
I remember playing Sonic Heroes. It was one of the many games that I just started but I never finished. Do you know why? Because I never had a memory card.
memory cards.
If I had a memory card, my childhood would be so different.
Well, imagine.
You don't understand how many games I played the first level of a good 300 times because I never had a memory
That's
card.
pretty much.
And do you know what the maddest part was?
Yeah.
Memory cards weren't even that expensive. They were like a few pounds.
They're more expensive now because they're like bigger now. Like the data storage is bigger.
So annoying.
Back then I had like, was it 8 megabyte memory cards?
Yeah,
now we have
that
like
could fit
64
like
megabyte.
75 games.
Yeah,
8 megabytes, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have 64 megabytes if you go on like eBay. 64, that's like.
Now
the
my
entire
GameCube
collection.
one is 128. It's actually really nice.
I need to get one of those, honestly.
I remember I only bought it for like £3, but it took like a month to get it off Amazon.
That's the thing about it.
Bought a
Yeah.
time ago.
And yeah, GameCube, best controller to this day. Best controller.
Depends what game you're playing.
Like
If you're playing a shooter, I hate GameCube
the game.
controllers.
Okay, fair enough.
If
Yeah.
you're playing a platformers, then it's the best one.
Like
Or like a football.
Nintendo made that controller built for like games like Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And like Zelda and Mario Sunshine.
Yeah. Playing Mario, Zelda, and Smash on GameCube controller.
Because you have the A button right in the center, so you know you have to jump.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
the biggest one, the big green button.
yeah. Smash Bros. Melee was amazing. I think Smash Bros. Melee to this day might have been the most hours I've put into a game.
For real?
Honestly, because
We're just playing against Kong all the time.
no, like because we had neighbors, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Every day. Because the thing is, we had neighbors, and what they would do is we had like a hedge in our garden that would like separate our garden from their garden. And what we did was we made a hole in the hedge, so they would like go through from the back. So like after school,
Why don't you just go through doors?
it's true. I think because like I don't know. I think that's what we did. So they would come through, or we'd go to this because they had a GameCube as well, and we would just play Smash Bros. That was like our favorite game.
Yeah. For us, me and my cousins, it was all Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi. What? Let me say that again. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. That was literally our child. I think I have that there as well.
On the
Bring
PS2?
it up. Now on Wii.
On the Wii?
So I'm playing with
Okay,
GameCube controllers.
Right, yeah, same here.
This one,
My game.
legendary game, bro.
So,
Out of any game in the world, I spent the most hours on this one. Probably spent about like 3,000 hours. Do you know why? Because we had Resident Evil 2, we had this, and we had like a couple other crap games, and FIFA 09. All we would do is play against each other. We had 2 GameCube controllers for the whole Ramadan to just kill time. We just play against each other for all day. And those are just the good days, but times have changed.
Yeah, like I can't tell if I remember like when I got into Dragon Ball Z, it was the same time I played this game, or was it vice versa? Was this game that introduced me to the franchise, or it was just the series or the VHSs? I'm not sure, but Dragon Ball Z was too, and honestly, like especially like I got into more of the GameCube controllers, but when I first played this game, I used the Wii controllers, and like it felt
I
so
hated that
cool.
so much.
What?
Do you know what?
Doing that, and you were like, what?
I never pressed B,
Yeah.
so I never knew how to do Kamehameha because how old was I? I must have been like 7, 8.
When did the Wii come out? 2007.
Yeah, I was 6 when it came out. So I don't even know what I was doing. I wasn't pressing the A or the B button. You had to do a mad combination of button while doing that, and I did it like twice with the controller.
You know what the funniest
and
thing
then
was?
GameCube came along. It was just so easy on that. And
You know the funniest thing was for Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Have you ever played it on ultra difficult?
no,
Oh
I
my
think there is an ultra difficult.
Or like it was the hardest setting, and you know what we were doing? So again, I was at my friend's house. We were just again watching his older sibling play Dragon Ball Z, the story mode, and it was the level where you're Hercule against Cell.
Oh yeah.
On the most difficult thing, it was only 30 seconds.
Oh
you had to
my
survive Cell for 30 seconds.
That's to survive.
You
I thought
yeah.
had to kill him.
No, it's Hercule, as if you can kill him. All you had to do was just last for 30 seconds.
Bro, there was
You
another
had to
level where he
run.
Hercule against Android 18.
Mm-hmm.
They were both so difficult, man.
It would make you want to pull your hair out, honestly.
But it must have taken like 6 hours for me to do that crap, man. It actually made me hate my life.
Yeah,
Flipping out.
yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
Yeah, so it was the GameCube I had, then I got the Xbox, the OG Xbox. That was amazing. I never owned it, but my uncle used to bring it to my house. Like, and he would just leave it there. And like, Spider-Man 2 was the best. I remember it was one of the most immersive games of all time.
I played Spider-Man 3 for a bit, but only the first level of vanilla because I never had a memory card.
Yeah. No, Spider-Man 3 wasn't that, it didn't hold up well.
No, I just swung around.
Oh yeah, that's what
I
everyone
just
does.
did the first level and then swung around. I didn't really do that.
Spider-Man, oh my, I remember like, again on the day, I remember distinctively. So it was, this is like my first ever house that I remember growing up in. It was a flat. And there was, my neighbour was having a birthday party upstairs. The thing is, yeah, I thought it was like a chill birthday party, but it was like a really girly party. And I was like, oh, I'm so bored. It's like this super girly party, and then my uncle came in and he was like, yo, I got Spider-Man. And I was obsessed with Spider-Man. Like, if you're a kid, like 3 or 4, Spider-Man's like the main superhero for you.
Spider-Man still is.
Like again, I had the videotapes for the game, for the film. I'd watched all the action sequences only, just keep hitting that on replay.
What do you think of the recent Spider-Man? Because I liked it, it was just short. Actually, I loved it, but it was just short. Finished it in a day though.
Yeah. Like the PS4 Spider-Man's probably the best Spider-Man game.
Yeah. I mean, it has to.
It's just
It's more recent.
It probably is. Although,
Because here's the thing with Spider-Man. As time goes on, the mechanics have to get better.
Yeah.
And the biggest part of Spider-Man is just swinging around.
Yeah.
And that can't get worse. There's no way that can get worse.
no, I would say
Like, as
Spider-Man 2 was the last good Spider-Man swinging.
What? How did they mess up?
I don't know, because like you had the Amazing Spider-Man games where each trigger was left hand swing, right hand swing, which was just dumb.
That's stupid.
Um,
The way the most recent one did it was perfect.
yeah. So I'm hoping there's a sequel for that. But Spider-Man 2 was
They
revolutionary.
set up a sequel at the end now.
Yeah.
With,
They did. With the
Green
Goblin.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man 2's, the OG Spider-Man 2 on the Xbox was so immersive at the time, and it hasn't aged well. If you look at the graphics, you're like, this hasn't aged
That's
well.
only because you played the most recent one.
Yeah.
If I go back and play any of these games, man.
No, I disagree with that, because there's another Spider-Man game called Ultimate Spider-Man, which is like very...
Yeah.
The art style's very comic booky, and the fact because it's like a cel shaded art style, it looks like it was made 5 years ago. It was that good. So yeah.
But yeah, for like the first 15 years of my life, I just played games over and over again.
Yeah.
Until we got like Xbox and then Xbox 360.
You didn't care what game you were playing.
With the original Xbox, we had like a couple games like Need for Speed.
Need for Speed,
Prince
yeah.
of Persia and stuff.
Prince of Persia.
I think I got way halfway through Prince
Played
of Persia.
Halo?
And yeah, obviously. That wasn't until Xbox 360 when we got Halo 3.
Oh yeah,
And we
okay.
just banged that out.
I think Halo 3, when
multiplayer.
Halo 3 came out, it was the highest selling game of all time when it came out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It broke
the best one
records.
as well. It was really good.
See.
And I had multiplayer campaign. And we just
Remember that time when you came over once?
yeah, we just played Halo.
It was the Juggernaut mode. Remember there was the one guy with
that
the
was
axe?
fun.
Halo 3 multiplayer is the best multiplayer shooter ever. It's better than Modern Warfare, it's better than Black Ops, it's better than any other shooter, Halo 3.
It probably is actually. That's a bold statement, but it probably is.
Yeah. The fact the Big Bang Theory have Halo nights. They have a Halo night in each episode.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that's why Halo 3 is also really good. Halo 1 though is like this, when you open Halo and it has that like soundtrack where it goes and then like the guitar kicks in, the bass kicks in, like you get hyped.
I don't stay in the menu that long, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man, Halo, man.
It was just a quick thing.
Halo's so good.
Halo was great.
Then they ruined it
Yeah, when we
because
got
Bungie left.
when we got Xbox 360, everything changed.
Yeah.
Like that's when I started,
Everything
that's when I started actually finishing games. There was memory inside the console.
I think possibly just got a bit more mature as well. So
Yeah, so I started playing like Assassin's Creed, all that stuff.
Creed,
I can't think of every game right now.
Yeah.
And up till recently is when I started going back to like Nintendo games. I played my first Zelda in 2017, Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
That's crazy, isn't it? I played my first Zelda in 2016.
Twilight Princess came out in 2007.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn.
Time went a bit too quick.
Yeah, time's been really quick. Like Generation 9's coming out soon. PS5.
Oh,
Switch just came out.
crazy.
Xbox. The next Xbox is coming out.
Switch came out almost 3 years ago.
Bruh.
Yeah,
No
that's what I'm
way.
trying to say.
Nah, it felt like it came out last year.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh my god. No, but like Nintendo released their consoles not in line with the other companies. They do it separately, which is really good.
Because they don't want to compete.
Yeah, they're very
I
different.
don't know why they Xbox and PS4 do it on the same day. If I was Xbox, I wouldn't do that. I
Yeah,
just know I'm losing.
yeah, because honestly, we're in Generation 8 right now. PlayStation dominating, and Nintendo are kind of, they're doing their own thing, but they're doing really successful. But PlayStation have won this generation pretty much.
100%. Even with
Like-
the what's it called?
They are nailing it.
What's it called? That games are only on PS4.
Exclusives.
Yeah, exclusives. Those are too good, man. Uncharted, God of War.
Last of Us, God of War,
They're
flipping
all too sick.
Death Stranding, even Street Fighter was an exclusive. Horizon Zero Dawn, so many.
Way too many and too good.
Like,
And then what does Xbox have? They just literally have Halo and like Gears of War. That's what they want. Like
that's it. That's really it. And like, all their new exclusives are just dead.
That's
You have
why.
Sea of Thieves, which flopped.
I'm not saying that's fully why, but that's one of the reasons.
Yeah. No, I think because Xbox, it's Microsoft, isn't it? Because they want to like cater to everything.
Oh yeah. True.
So like media, TV, streaming services into a console as well. While PlayStation is for the gamers. That's what I like about it. I don't know, Xbox have fallen personally for me. Like they have a new
I can get the
gen.
new one. Wait,
Nah,
is
probably
there
not.
one?
There's the newest one.
I'm not gonna get it.
Like Halo is the only game that interests me.
I don't even know if I'm getting PS5. I might just if they release like really good Switch games, it's just like they're not that consistent with it. I don't know. I'll probably get PS5 in like 2022 or something.
Yeah.
But for now, I still have so many games to play on PS4.
Oh yeah. Trust. Oh my god. It's insane. The thing is, there's more games now.
Yeah.
Because the industry's a lot bigger, it's making more money, so it's like more games. But then again, some of the quality of the games are dipping because of like microtransactions and DLC.
Yeah, like they stopped that. I've seen the new Star Wars game. That has nothing
Yeah.
like that. It's just single player.
But still, most games are like that though.
I don't play. It's just multiplayer games, right?
More multiplayer games.
I don't
are
really
like
play
that.
multiplayer games that much.
Yeah, fair enough.
If I want to play with my friends, I just play Fortnite or something.
Yeah. Fortnite. I think we just skipped like 3 generations of consoles. Okay, let's go back. We talked about the GameCube, the Wii.
I tried bringing in Assassin's Creed, which is...
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, the Wii.
The Wii was not, like, if you lived in the UK, the Wii was big.
The Wii's big everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, it was everywhere.
It was one of the biggest.
The build-up for the Wii was crazy. Because, like, it wasn't
It was
just
like,
games.
whoa, you can't just do this, you can play text
Like,
and stuff.
you could just do that,
That was like
and, like,
one of
this
the
Wii.
biggest marketing things.
The fact that not just gamers played it, your mum played the Wii.
Yeah, my mum.
Your grandparents played the Wii.
Grandparents. That's
Little kids played the Wii. Everyone could play the
everyone
Wii.
could play it. And
It was so, like, innovative and so good. Like, oh my, it was crazy.
But that brought in motion controllers as Scout.
Yeah, which was such a 50-50, like, oh my god, like,
Do you know how I feel about Skyward Sword motion controls?
yeah.
I prefer just GameCube controller, but it's not that deep. Like it depends how well your sensor is, because sometimes your sensor could just mess up and you're out. Swing.
Yeah, like, there was, I think it was E3
But
2010, where Shigeru Miyamoto came up on stage to test out Zelda Skyward Sword,
Yeah,
and it wasn't working.
Yeah.
That's so deep.
I mean, that's when you take the hint
Yeah.
and just it was already far too late for them.
Like, the thing about the Wii library of games is like 80% of it's trash. Unlike all licensed games.
Some
20%, the thing is, the good games are good. They're like GOAT games, like A tier, S tier games. You have like Mario Galaxy, possibly from a technical standpoint and from a platforming standpoint in the genre, it's probably the best platformer.
ever.
Yeah,
I don't know, I played it recently. Played it in 2019.
Mario Galaxy.
I
Man,
haven't played second one now.
it's perfect for a platformer.
was
It's
fun,
zero
though.
G. It's so good.
Not zero G.
Zero gravity.
It's not.
Wait. Well, yeah, but it's like,
Some parts are.
yeah, but like, yeah, Super Mario Sunshine. Smash Bros. Brawl. Underrated. I love Brawl.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate it.
I never got to play multiplayer though.
Online.
Damn.
Oh, you never played multiplayer? Oh man, you missed out.
It's not that, yeah, one of my friends told me this time as well.
Oh, you missed out.
Listen.
No.
It's not that deep. Still make me
No. Oh, okay, did you play the story mode though?
Yeah.
Oh, the Subspace
Story mode was
Emissary.
I swear,
I
swear
loved it.
The new one's exactly the same story mode.
Kind of. It's just like everyone dies at the beginning, and like you have to just save. It's pretty
That's
much
pretty
the
much the
same.
same thing.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's more adventure based than story based. Kind of. But yeah, the Subspace mode was so sick because you had like actual cinematic cutscenes, like with all the Nintendo characters come together. You had like Mario fighting Pit at the beginning, and right at the end you have Sonic coming in from Taboo going, and then like you have to like team up, choose your band of
I
characters.
don't remember it, I can't lie. But
No,
I had
man.
loads of fun.
Oh man, and the soundtrack. You know what? The soundtrack because it's everything from all the games. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, Subspace was so good. Smash Bros. Brawl was really underrated, honestly. The amount of hours I put into that.
What are the Wii games?
Um,
Wait, Wii's the same generation as PS.
PS3, 360. Yeah, there was like Wii Sports came with the console.
For Wii, I was just playing the same games over and over. It was this, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, FIFA 9, and just a couple other ones that I played once and never played again. That's good.
Yeah, my library of Wii games were pretty small. I'm trying to think. Again, platforms like Donkey Kong Country, Rayman, a lot of Sonic games. I had Sonic and the Black Knight.
I heard Sonic and the Secret of the Rings. Don't say it was trash because I enjoyed that game.
See, that's the
But I
thing.
never finished it though.
The thing about
I
Sonic
found
and
it
the
fun.
Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings, they were like Elseworld stories because they were like based off the Arabian Night stories.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the fan base hate those games. I love Black Knight.
It's like
Sonic with the sword. How sick is that?
veterans that have been playing it since like the 80s.
That's the Sonic fan
It
base.
just took a different time to
Yeah,
progress.
the Sonic fan base is the worst fan base in the game industry. They're so toxic. They're so divided. You have the modern game, you have the modern Sonic games that people like, then you have the classic games that people like, then you have the flipping.
It's because the creators just change it every time. Pretty much.
Yeah. At least we can all agree that the 2D scrolling Sonic games are like consistently good. Especially the latest one, Sonic Mania. Oh my, Sonic Mania is amazing.
I played the first level.
It has the best design for Sonic. It has the best level, it has the best controls for Sonic. Yeah, I like Sonic. Sonic Adventure for the GameCube. I never owned a Dreamcast. I never owned any Sega console, just saying that. I played a Mega Drive for a bit, but that was really it.
I had a Mega Drive, but it never worked.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Also on the Wii, my mind going blank right now. Cooking Mama. That was fun.
I swear that was on.
Mario Party 8 as well, yeah.
That was on PC.
Cooking Mama, that was a Nintendo exclusive.
Was it?
You must have played some torrent Flash game then on
No,
PC.
I didn't. Torrent Flash. Why would I download Cookie Mama of all games?
That's what I can think of. It was just Nintendo exclusives that were them. Again, Nintendo are carried by their exclusives. Unlike third-party games.
Yeah, that's the only reason why, because they don't have, like, they don't have any. Who buys Nintendo for a third-party game?
That's true.
Like, imagine buying Nintendo to play Witcher 3.
Yeah.
And no one's doing that.
Or like Call of Duty, you wouldn't.
Yeah, to play Zelda and Mario.
Yeah. Let's go Xbox 360. When did I get the Xbox 360?
Xbox 360.
20... Man, I got it like... It came out in 2007, right? I must have got it 2010.
Birthday. I got it 2011. February 2011.
It must have been 2011-ish, because I remember it was like during high school. Like the beginning of high school.
Batman Arkham.
Oh my god.
Asylum,
Arkham Asylum. The Arkham franchise.
Arkham City is flipping amazing. One
Like-
of the best games ever. Nah, the best game ever.
Though, yeah, it'd be like top 10 of all time ever. Like, Arkham City is up there. But Arkham Asylum was like... Okay, we had Spider-Man 2, which was like the only
Arkham Asylum was so
good
revolutionary.
superhero game. But when Arkham came out, it was like... Yo, superhero games can be like... amazing, like GOAT tier.
I'm so gassed for the one that's coming out, if it's coming out, when it's
Oh
coming
my
out.
god, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. But Arkham
I
Asylum...
don't care, really. It's hard to mess up. Because it's just so... Like, even Arkham Origins, the
Yeah.
one that everyone hated, I love that game so much.
Yeah, well... I don't know, it's debatable. Like, again, it's like... You know, like, it's
the
like...
final boss though.
It's like the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. It's like the Dark Knight trilogy. You have the Dark Knight, which is so good. Like, really good. The Dark Knight Rises is good, but like, comparing it to the Dark Knight, it's like...
That's
on
why,
different tiers.
That's why I didn't like Origins.
That's why I didn't like Knight. I didn't like Knight.
I like that, it's just the Batmobile fight was so annoying.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I
500% it took me ages.
did like 97%. I did not do the Riddler trophies for City and my only Asylum, that was it.
No, I didn't do it for Asylum or City, I just did it for that.
Like-
They were like 300 for them, it was so annoying.
Asylum was like... The thing, Asylum, when you think about Asylum, it's like... Because they brought back Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, Terrence Strong.
That's why it's so legendary.
That's why it's... Doesn't it feel like it's just more like a more mature version of the animated series, the Arkhamverse? You reckon?
Because like a 10-year-old like I was could enjoy it, and a 4-year-old could enjoy it.
Yeah, he was
That's
like-
why it was so like
Yeah.
successful, and also just great.
Like, have you seen the combos people can do? Creates like over 100 plus combos. I'm like, what? How do they do this? Because I always get hit. And also the combat system, again,
How would you get
revolutionary.
hit? All you had to do was press triangle.
You know, because you know how sometimes you get cocky. You're like, oh, let me increase the combo, let me increase the combo, and you just don't make it in
I
time.
rarely got hit. Like after like the first few days, I never got hit. Like it was just so easy to fight. But some bosses were annoying though. Like you know them. All the bosses were the same.
Yeah,
I think that's the only drawback. Even the final boss was just a Titan Joker.
yeah, just
So-
like wait for the attack, delay, wait till he's open, attack for a bit,
Something like that.
rinse and repeat. But again, like the aesthetic for the Arkham games were like so amazing.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
love
felt
them so
like
much.
Batman, the animated series, but just come to life. The combat amazing, the voice acting amazing. Some boss battles were cool, like the Scarecrow bit. Oh, the Scarecrow
Yeah,
level
that was
was
good.
amazing
That was
because like you're walking into this hallway and like the screen glitches out and you think your game is corrupted, and then all of a sudden it's just like Scarecrow messing with the game, and then like you're in
Yeah.
like his.
What, did you
Mine-
think someone like ejected the game while that's happening? Because I was about to, you know.
Yeah, I was like,
I was
what
just about
the?
to get-
I was just sitting there, I was like, oh, did my TV freeze or something? But yeah, Arkham Asylum was revolutionary. Then I think Arkham Asylum again is the best depiction of the asylum itself.
Yeah, 100%.
Like in any form of Batman media, it's the most developed and immersive asylum because the games just based in the asylum pretty much.
And you
So
can
you can
explore
explore
for
it.
yourself. That's the amazing part of games.
Then you had like the Amadeus Arkham.
What's that?
You know, like the collectibles, and he'll tell you about the story about how
yeah,
Arkham
yeah, yeah.
came to be.
I listened to like 2 of those maybe.
Oh, they were so interesting. I love those. I love collecting.
Not
Then
how
there's-
Arkham came to be, but like the origin stories for the villains.
Yeah.
Loads of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never did that again for Arkham City though.
And then 2 years later, Arkham City came out. Game of the generation, or like game of all time, like best game of all time. Pretty much take Arkham Asylum, make it bigger and better. And there we go. It was so good. Like the opening scene for Arkham Asylum. Like I remember I did a video years ago on my top 5 best opening video games. Best opening scene in video games, and like you had the opening for Asylum City where you had Bruce Wayne talking about how he should shut down Arkham City's project. Then you just see him get knocked out. You see him wake up in Hugo Strange's laboratory.
Why did you just kill him there?
I don't know, cause like I don't know. Hugo Strange, he's got an agenda. He's very egotistical. He walks out, and like you're Bruce Wayne walking in the city as a prisoner. Then like Payment comes up to you, you just punch him, knock him out, climb up the building.
And
Alfred.
Batsuit,
Yeah, the bat suit. Oh my god, yeah. Then like you have it's just on steroids pretty much, because like Ra's al Ghul comes in. You have Azrael, Mr. Freeze, one of the most creative boss fights ever.
Oh yeah, that was amazing. You can't do the same thing twice. How crazy.
Like that shows like to the player how much you've learned playing the game, because you can't use the same ability
Yeah.
against him. You had the Mad Hatter, even the side bosses were sick.
Or you just punch him up on a table, innit?
Yeah.
You're on a table and you're floating around somewhere.
Ra's al Ghul's like Dream Nightmare boss fight and Deadshot's boss fight, which was
Oh
sick.
yeah, that was crazy.
Um,
Deadshot. I don't think I remember that from Arkham City.
There was like you just meet him randomly on a rooftop, and like you'd have to like hide behind a vent. If you moved it, you get shot straight away. Then the ending for City, spoiler alert, Joker dies, which is insane. Like who does that? Do you realize like if you were imagine like you're at the writing table,
And like we're gonna kill Joker at the end.
and I'm sure one person's like, "Are you
Someone's
done?"
gonna smack you in the face.
Yeah, you're like, what is wrong with you? I really want to see how that went at Rocksteady Studios. Damn, yeah, imagine. Yo, I got an idea. You know that meme where it's like,
But I swear that was meant to be like the last. No, it wasn't meant to be the last.
no, because it just ended and Joker died, and then yeah, that was it. And like, you had Batman carrying Joker's body outside, and it turns out the healthy Joker was Clayface. Massive twist as well.
There was like 17 to this.
Yeah, like Talia al Ghul got killed, and Ra's al Ghul got killed, where you had to climb the tower, and like in Arkham City just getting like bombarded by the helicopters. And like Harley Quinn just disappeared. You had Nightwing and Robin coming in and out. The whole Catwoman section was amazing as well, because she was more like a Spider-Man. She was a lot more versatile in gameplay.
I don't think so.
Really?
I hate traversing with her.
Really?
She wasn't. Yeah.
Oh wow, I really like Catwoman's gameplay.
Well, like, as in going around Arkham
Yeah.
City, I hated her so much.
What?
It was
Oh.
so difficult. Well, it wasn't difficult, but it was just Batman flowed so much better. You just
Yeah, because you just glide.
because in the first game you can grapple when you were gliding.
Yeah.
And this one you could. And it literally felt crazy at the time.
Oh, and the Arkham City music.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like it's like dun, dun,
Arkham Knight did a really good too. Arkham
And then,
Knight
like-
did so many things good, but the bad things just overshadowed the good things.
I'll go with that as well. Then we had Origins, which was 2013, Christmas of 2013.
That's why they need a redemption arc of this new what's it called? Arkham Legacy game.
Yeah,
They need to just make
it's
that
been
amazing.
yeah. So with Origins, which I did enjoy. I like the concept of Origins. The Black Mask,
Yeah. All of
Black
them
Mask,
against-
Bounty on the Batman. Batman's first year in.
Sick.
Amazing story. Killer Croc, Deadshot, Shiva,
But what did people
Copperhead.
hate so much about it? What did people hate so much about it?
Well, glitchiness for one, because Rocksteady didn't do the game. It was WB Montreal did the game. They do the Injustice
I think I
games.
played it by the time it was patched.
Yeah.
Update before I played it.
Second thing, Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy didn't come back to voice. It was
Oh, yeah.
Troy Baker did Joker and oh my god, I forgot the other guy's name.
It doesn't matter. Just keep it.
Yeah, I think it was the voice of Ezio did Batman.
Alright.
The thing is, they did good roles. It was good voice acting, but everyone was like, oh, Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy not there.
They just grew up with them.
Yeah, which fair enough because it's a prequel story to the Arkhamverse. Fair enough. There was the map was weird because like you had
I remember.
You had a city here and you had a city here, and then like you had this bridge, and it was so annoying because you couldn't grab onto anything properly.
Just end up in water all the time.
They pretty much copied and pasted some of the areas from City to Origins where, and it was just a lot worse because it was like just barren. It was like this barren snow city where no one was there. At least Arkham City, it was like thriving with gangs, like everywhere you would go. But Arkham Origins, it was just like this snow city that was empty.
Because it wasn't a prison.
Yeah.
That's why they did it. Like, the normal cities aren't always filled with gangs like that.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, it was on. It was like a curfew at the time because the bounty was on Batman that night.
Alright.
So everyone was told to stay indoors. Some of the canon was a bit weird because like Barbara Gordon Batgirl was like 15, but when you look at her in Arkham Knight, she's like there's like a 20-year difference apparently. Everyone's like, what the hell's going on? Just little nitpicks like that. And personally, I didn't like Joker. They shouldn't have had the Joker in this game.
Alright, why?
Because
you wanted Black Mask to be the final.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that was sick. When I was playing it, I was what, 12?
yeah, but like there's so many Batman stories you can tell without the Joker.
That's true. But they just love the Joker. They put him in every single game.
Yeah, but that's why I like in the comics. They have like a mandate for how many times they can use the Joker per comic. Yeah, Arkham Origin, Deathstroke, best boss villain.
That was so difficult for me.
It was difficult, but it was like this felt like you're facing Deathstroke. Deathstroke's boss battle was
I
amazing.
feel like if you're making a boss battle against Deathstroke, it has to be difficult.
And then like you F it up in night. It's a tag battle.
Oh.
The dumbest thing you can do.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
I remember how hyped I
I
was.
feel like they just, for the side missions, they were just really lazy with it.
Like, yeah.
They made a great story, all that crazy stuff, and after that they're just like, yeah, collect 300 Riddler trophies and fight a couple robots.
And Arkham Knight, then Arkham Knight came out, and I remember how hyped. The 2015, April 23rd. I think it was April 23rd. It was Ramadan. It was that first week of Ramadan.
I thought it was June. I thought it was 5th.
June 23rd. Was it 23rd?
Maybe it was 5th.
June the 5th. Oh my god, I remember it was the first week of Ramadan of 2015. I remember that because I binged that game from it was like Sunday to Friday. 97%. Never did 100%.
Why?
Because the Riddler trophies were just annoying.
Yeah, 23rd of June.
June?
Why
Yeah. Why did I say April?
Maybe because they pushed it back like 6 times.
Yeah. The hype for Arkham Knight was big because like the trailer came out. I remember the first trailer. It was like the CG trailer of
Batman going into the Batmobile.
Yeah, and like you had Thomas Wayne's voice talking about his son, and like you had Joker was gone, isn't it? So like all the villains are like, oh crap, let's take a piece of Gotham. So everyone teaming up, and like then you had like this mysterious figure called the Arkham Knight, who was said so to be this new character that no one knew who was.
I feel like it was cool that he was Jason Todd.
Nah.
But the way they executed it was really bad.
Fair enough. I think because like
so predictable.
I think because you had the Red Hood film that came out a couple of years back before Arkham Knight,
Yeah.
and the Red Hood film was so good. They made they
Who
ruined
else
it.
could it have been that like knows Batman?
It should have been Damian Wayne.
His son.
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, hear me out. Okay, so yeah, the Arkham Asylum, right? Because apparently the Arkham Knight was in all games. Apparently, he was in all games, but he was never mentioned.
Oh, because Talia died.
Talia died,
and
right?
Maybe blamed him. Oh,
Yeah, and then you're saying, how the hell did Jason Todd, the Arkham Knight, get this massive militia? The League of Shadows.
Alright.
It should have been Damian Wayne.
But then they would have been the League of Shadows, not just random flipping.
But it could be like a broad. They can like fund a militia at least. I don't know how they got a militia. Then Scarecrow is just a side man. He's a side man to the Scarecrow. Again, I don't know why they made Scarecrow the villain.
It was so weird that he was like, it was the main villain.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm gonna gas the city. That was a cool aspect. They're all playing for the game.
You see when he actually does it,
Yeah.
and you're flying over it.
I did not know he would do that. I thought it would be like, oh, let's stop him last minute.
Stop him last minute.
That was really cool though when he like.
By the end of the game, Gotham was destroyed.
Yeah. I'm so
It was a great game, man. I enjoyed it. I don't care about other people's opinions.
combat from a technical standpoint, it's the most superior game. It's just the story.
Even the Batmobile was good. It's just that they overused it.
Yeah, I think because like remember the banner was like "Be the Batman." The Batmobile's in the game. I think because so many people demand the Batmobile to be in the game.
Like, I wanted it to be in the game. I was gassing it when I found out it was.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't want it in the game anymore.
Because like some of the puzzles that you have to do with the Batmobile were so tedious.
And the races and like.
Yeah, like well, why would Riddler build an underground racetrack in Gotham just to prove a point? Though I did like I like the idea that Batman's story ended. Not in the way I wanted, but you can't do the Dark Knight Rises ending. You can't top that, honestly.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but like again, I think the Dark Knight Rises did it because it was a film trilogy, isn't it? So you could make everything come full circle. While the games are a lot harder to do, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like. I want to see what this new Arkham game is going to be like that Rocksteady are doing, because it's been 5 years now that Knight came out. That's crazy. 5 years.
Almost. 4.5.
Like it can't be Bruce Wayne. It's going to be Batman Beyond. I guarantee the next Arkham game is going to be Batman Beyond.
I don't think it is. Nobody liked Batman Beyond. Nobody liked, what's his name, Terry Maguire or something.
Beginners.
Nobody liked him. I didn't like it. Bro, Batman's Bruce Wayne is not anyone else.
No, but like
I wouldn't mind like a Nightwing game or something.
Bruce Wayne got unmasked. You can't play Bruce Wayne. Batman's over.
That's not true. Maybe he just doesn't care anymore. Maybe they just do a mad one. Batman's just out here with his mask off.
Like, no. Because like
It's not gonna be. He might be in the game, but it won't be his game.
because yeah.
Too many people hate him.
Because Gotham is going to be like the next open world for Gotham is going to be big. Have a futuristic city, massive high rises, and have like Batman, like basically an Iron Man suit. Batman Beyond. I'm calling it. Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be that way. I wouldn't mind it, but loads of people like they take it.
Nah, I think people will be up for it. I think it's just you. I don't know why you don't like Batman
It's not
Beyond.
me. It's loads of people, man.
Then there was, I don't know, because like there was a rumor there was going to be a Superman game, and there was like a Suicide Squad game that was in development, which I actually believe, because in the credits of Arkham Origins, he had Deathstroke, and like I think it was like Amanda Waller came up to him and she threw a file, and it was Task Force X.
That was at the end of Origins.
Yeah, and everyone was like, oh, Suicide Squad. But then I think they cancelled that game, and then they just threw him into Night, and he was just like, oh, he just got out. So yeah, I don't know, it's weird, But I'm looking forward to the next game.
Alright, moving on, what other games?
Yeah, we talked a lot about
Xbox
that.
360.
360, Halo 3. I had like a big phase of playing FIFA. I'm
So much, man.
honestly, I'm done with.
After FIFA 09, like that was the best one.
Fair enough.
Like I don't understand why they keep releasing it. They
I
should
know.
keep releasing it because they make money. I don't
That's
understand why they keep buying it.
Yeah, no, that's just
Bro, they could stick with FIFA 17 forever.
that's just the consumer. That's the consumer's fault for playing into the. But this is just a rant video now. I don't want to talk about FIFA. It's like I want to talk about EA flipping
And
microtransactions.
what? Are we done with Xbox 360?
Xbox
It was
360.
Uncharted, but I never played Uncharted until PS4.
Same. I never had a PS3, unfortunately, ever. I know. I just never liked the PS3. The only thing I liked about the PS3 was that you had free online internet.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
That should be like that on PS4 now, but they're making way too much money.
Because
It's probably gonna be more expensive. Probably like £60 a year.
Yeah, never owned a PS3, so I never had the chance to play like Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Rising, Uncharted, Ratchet and Clank 3, Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time, Tomb Raider, like a bunch of PS3 exclusives.
Well, you got PS4, you play remasters.
Oh yeah, thank God, like
I played
PS4 was...
remasters of like Tomb Raider and stuff.
Do you remember the E3 for PlayStation 4 when they announced the PS4 and the Xbox One? It was like, the thing is, the Xbox conference came first, right? And they were like, oh, here's the Xbox One. It's like £600, dead quiet. I think the PlayStation people were like, oh, let's do this. PlayStation conference started. PlayStation 4, £400. Everyone was like, yes!
They
With like all these
made
exclusives.
Xbox One £600.
It was like $600 I think.
They didn't even make it cheaper by release.
No, it was, they don't drop price at release.
What the hell?
And then like exclusives like Infamous Second Son, underrated game. Xbox One had Sunset Overdrive, which was underrated as well. Ratchet and Clank, God of War, Spider-Man PS4, Uncharted. Uncharted is... It might be the game of... I haven't played Death Stranding yet.
I love Uncharted 4 so much.
Uncharted 4
It's
might
top
be
3 for me.
the best game of this generation so far.
It was so good.
Uncharted 4, Zelda, and Death Stranding. I haven't played Death Stranding yet, but probably them three.
Zelda?
Games of our generation.
Which one?
Breath of the Wild.
I need to get a Switch ASAP, man.
He hasn't got a Switch, so we can't talk about the Switch. The Switch.
I mean, you can talk about a Switch.
So, I think I got the Switch like 6 months after its release. It was amazing. Like, the thing is about the Switch was it didn't have the biggest library of games, but Nintendo knew.
Right, I don't think you did. You got it in April, because I remember seeing your video.
Oh, yeah, I must have got it like a month after, right?
Yeah, it wasn't 6 months after.
It was that, yeah, it was somewhere near there. But I think the thing is they didn't have a big library of games when the Switch came out. But they knew people would buy it anyway, because of Zelda. And they still made money off it. Zelda Breath of the Wild is the best, personally. I love Wind Waker. Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game.
Miles Twilight Princess.
But when you play Breath of the Wild, you're gonna be like, Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda game.
Probably.
Breath,
Twilight Princess is still a really good game.
like the aesthetic for Breath of the Wild is like, it's got this sick, like anime, cel shaded style to it, which looks so good. You have like cinematic cutscenes with voices, besides Link. You have like these amazing creative dungeons.
I saw it's like 300 or something.
Yeah, the soundtrack
Is
is
it actually
amazing.
300 or a little less?
It's like 300, but they're much smaller than regular dungeons though.
Yeah.
Then like you have Mario Odyssey. Oh my god, I remember how like amazed I was for that trailer, because we didn't have a big 3D Mario game since like Galaxy 2. That was like 2013.
The Wii U. Let's not even talk about that.
The thing about the Wii U was that like, again, it had good exclusives. That was it. They didn't market it correctly. They should have called it the Wii U in the first place.
Yeah, it's like the Wii, but...
Because you think the Wii U would be like some sort of add-on to the Wii. But no, they didn't market it. They should have called it something different.
No, they don't film that and then they made Twitch.
That's the thing, so like without the Wii U you can't have the Switch. But again, like the Wii U had good games. Like you had Mario 3D World, amazing underrated game. I think they ported it over to the Switch anyway. Again, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze came out on my birthday. Amazing game, ported it to the Switch. Because they knew they lost all their money, but the Switch...
They didn't port 3D World to the Switch?
I think so.
Alright.
3D World is amazing.
I was gonna buy a Wii U just to play that.
Nah, 3D World is like, you have to play it in co-op. Because it's 4 players. It is so fun. And the soundtrack is... The soundtracks for Mario just keep getting better and better. You had Galaxy's orchestral soundtrack. You had like 3D World's jazzy soundtrack. Then Super Mario Odyssey, which was like this vocal score. And like, the thing about 3D World, it doesn't do anything new, like innovative, but it takes all the best things from each Mario game and puts it into one. Yeah, 3D was amazing. But it's a lot easier than like Galaxy 2, I would say, and Galaxy 64. Then you had Mario Kart 8. I don't know. I love all Mario Kart games. Mario Kart 8 is really cool because it's like zero.
Let's go PS4. Kingdom Hearts. I played all the Kingdom Hearts game this summer.
But okay, I played Kingdom Hearts like ages ago at a friend's. Like,
Yeah.
I remember playing Destiny Island for like 5 minutes and that was it. Because I didn't know what I was doing. Again, I couldn't read properly. Was it 2016? 2015, Comic Con.
What?
The Comic Con that we went to. First time.
Oh yeah, 2016.
2016 Comic Con. I got my PS2 for the first time. I never owned a PS2. Finally got my PS2. I got ripped off. He was clearly telling me I got ripped off. But I didn't care. And I got Kingdom Hearts with that. Then I remember just binging through that game. It was so good.
Wait, you played it on PS1 before you played it on PS4?
PS2, yeah.
Yeah. Why would you play it on PS4 again?
Because I had the remastered. I had all the games in it.
I would just went to 2.
That is true, yeah.
2 was so good though. Even 3 was good. You still need to play 3.
I haven't played 3 yet. Let's talk about 1 and 2. Like 1, like
I played them all this summer.
I love the concept of Kingdom Hearts.
I hate Birth by Sleep. My friends told me to play Birth by Sleep, but
Birth by Sleep.
I didn't like
That's
it.
the one with
Bro,
Ventus.
you got done with a combo. In every other Kingdom Hearts game, you can just keep going until the guy disappears or something.
Yeah.
You can go back to beat him up. You get done with one combo, you can't keep fighting. His name is Zigbar.
Zigbar.
I hate that guy so much. But in Birth by Sleep, it's like rewinded. It was like a 4. So his name was Bray before they put an X in his name.
Yeah.
I hated him, man. Even in Kingdom Hearts 2, I hated his boss battle. It took me like 400 tries to beat this guy, man. I don't know why it was so difficult.
The thing about Kingdom Hearts is like, if you're not a fan of Kingdom Hearts or like haven't played it, people will just automatically think it's like a Final Fantasy Disney game.
Well, that's what it is.
But it's not really though. It's more Final Fantasy than Disney.
It's more its own game, really.
Yeah, it's just like Disney's on the side.
Yeah,
Like the aesthetics.
it's just a marketing thing, really. Just
Yeah.
make it bigger.
Which is smart though. It's really smart.
Very smart.
I want more companies to do crossovers like that, like these weird crossovers.
Yeah.
Like imagine, Mickey Mouse and Cloud are going to be in the same game. You're going to be like, what the hell is wrong with you?
They never met each other though.
That is true. That is surprising.
And Cloud was barely in the game. It
It's like cameoed.
yeah.
Yeah.
You should be able to fight with him. Come on.
Kingdom, like, what were your favorite Disney ones? I guess that your favorite ones just depends on what films you like.
Favorite ones were in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah.
It was. I liked all of them really.
I like.
The ones I enjoyed the most. I don't remember.
I like Tarzan. Hollow Bastion's my favorite.
I hate Tarzan, the first one. Tarzan
No, I love that. I love Tarzan. I think because I was rewatching the film as I was playing it. And I was
Hollow
like,
Bastion was made up though.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow Bastion was made up.
Hollow Bastion, but it's like the best. I just love it. It's like this castle in the middle of the ocean.
I like the Lion King one, that was sick.
The Lion King was cool. The 100 Acre Wood, I like that. The Winnie the Pooh one was pretty fun.
And that was optional.
Yeah.
I went in there just to get mega elixirs.
I did not like Little Mermaid, the one. It was so weird, annoying.
In the second one, you didn't have to play it.
Yeah,
Optional.
I skipped that. I was like, oh, screw this. I didn't like the first
It was
one.
just a rhythm. Why the hell would I play that, man?
Yeah. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. One of the best soundtracks ever.
Yeah, 100%.
Like when you build up any Kingdom Hearts game, you just sit there for a good 2 minutes listening to Dearly Beloved, and then you press play because you want to get to the mood of it. The challenging boss fights.
Oh,
The bosses are so.
my days, bro.
Dude,
You know,
cry.
you know in the first one,
Yeah.
you know that three-headed dog?
Yeah.
That was optional, bro. You didn't have to do it.
In the
In the first
Cerberus.
Kingdom Hearts. Yes.
No way, I didn't
Bro,
know
do you know
that.
how long I spent on that boss? It was the first time I played. It was the first day I played Kingdom Hearts, and I went to fight this guy, and you didn't have to do it, and you don't even get anything out of it. I don't think.
That's yeah.
It was just like the Colosseum thing.
Oh my, I know. Yeah. Oh my god.
And the Tarzan boss was easy. Now the first one, the only boss I really struggled with was the final boss. Like when you're fighting that giant guy.
Oh, that was just. I was crying most of the time.
I hated it, bro. I hated it.
No, the first big boss I remember having a challenge with was Tarzan, because it was like a level. It was like a 3-star world,
Oh,
and you didn't level up. I didn't level up enough to beat up the villain. So I went back, grinded a bit, then I beat the villain, which was so helpful. The Ursula.
It wasn't that bad.
I hated Ursula.
And not for all the Disney bosses were easy until the final boss, and that was the same for Kingdom Hearts 2.
No,
Easier
Kingdom
from-
Hearts 2 was. I wanted to shoot myself.
For real?
All the. What's all the.
Disney bosses.
No, not the Disney bosses.
Oh.
The Disney bosses were calm. It was the flipping.
the actual Kingdom Hearts bosses.
Yeah, the what are they called again? The
Xehanort things.
Xehanort's cult. Yeah, every single one I hated. Hated all of them.
Organization 13.
Yeah, 30. Oh,
Bro, I didn't
shoot
even mind them.
myself.
Nah, apart from Zigbar and the final, you know when you fight like actual Xehanort,
Yeah.
he has a sick outfit by the way. He has a sick design.
When you have like Mickey, when you're playing Mickey, Riku.
Nah, you're just playing
Sora.
Mickey. You're just playing Sora and Riku.
Right.
The final before the game ends. You find the guy and he's throwing all these.
Oh, well, is that when you're in the final, like the void dimension?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah, okay, I remember
That's the
that.
only part that I hated. Otherwise, all the other parts of
Yeah, that's the thing about RPGs. You really have to be patient with. Like, I love and hate RPGs, but like you really like.
You know when you finally defeat that boss?
It's the most satisfying
Most
feeling
relieving
of all
of my
time.
days.
It's like you won the World Cup.
Yes.
It's better
And
than
then
anything.
right after that is the.
There's another boss, which is like 10 times.
That was like,
stronger.
you know when you're on the ship,
Yeah.
the giant ship on Kingdom Hearts 2 at the end,
Mhm.
and you just Organization 13 after Organization 13.
Oh my
It's like,
god.
please give me a break, man. But now most of them after Zigbar they got really easy.
Mhm. Yeah.
Some of them were difficult though. Like a couple of tries.
Yeah. And I haven't played 3 yet, so I can't talk about 3.
3 was the easiest.
Really?
Yeah. Even the final boss was hella easy.
Was it like a big difference between 2 and 3?
No, not for me, but maybe for you.
Possibly.
The final boss was weird, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
Fair enough. Final Fantasy. Just keep it in Square Enix.
I played 15 this summer. It was great.
15 was amazing.
You never finished it though.
I haven't finished it. The build up for 15
How
was
do you even
magical.
do that? How do you start a good game and not finish
I
it?
can't remember. I think I had exams or
Like, I
something.
don't understand if the game's actually bad, but you start games and you just
I don't know. It's something
you
I don't know
enjoy them
why.
so much, but you don't finish them. Like, how do you even do
I
that?
think 15 I had exams and I never I had mock exams for my GCSEs and I never came back.
Yeah.
But the build up for 15 was so magical because it was like I got into Square because I finished Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, and I was like, yo, my first Final Fantasy that's coming out like while I'm like playing games. 15 was coming out. The hype apparently like this game has been built up for 10 years. It was supposed to come out like in 2007, and then it got delayed and then like finally it's finally coming out. Then like you had Stand By Me, which was like this amazing best cover I've ever had for a song. Stand By Me, amazing song. These 4 characters, amazing concept. You had the Kingsglaive film that came out, and the anime OVA episodes that came out.
Alright, the
before
beginning bit when they're pushing the car.
That was so, I love that.
Yeah, that was really good.
Then like you had Stand By Me playing, and I was like, oh, this is so sick.
It was a great start to the game.
Honestly, yeah.
And the boss battles were really good. Did you
They
do
were fun.
the Deadeye side mission?
Deadeye.
Yeah, it was like a giant monster with only with one eye with a skull.
Oh no, yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was really.
Did you have to hide for a bit, and then like you had to like go up behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did most of the side missions. It was so Final 15 was so fun. People, it's very like 50-50 in the fan base. It's like in the mods. But again, I haven't finished the story, so I can't say. I got up to like chapter 13 or 12.
The end was very divisive.
Really, 15. Oh, okay. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to. Oh man, I don't want to say anything because the story is like it's the thing about it's a road trip.
Oh yeah.
It's a road trip.
It was really enjoyable.
Amazing.
Views and that.
Like
It came out 2016, right?
November 2016 or December 2016.
2016 was a really good year for games.
2016. Oh yeah, this generation I'll never forget 2016.
Even
2015, 2016, 2017. Like those 3 years, amazing. Yeah. Then Final Fantasy 7 was like my first Final Fantasy. Again, amazing game. You have to play 7. I don't care if you don't like turn-based RPGs. They're so good.
I tried playing 10, but it was just
Forget 10.
It wasn't not fun. It's just that, bro. It's not about it's turn-based and the fact that I just don't like grinding on games. So
Just play it for the story. Play it for the
Like
story.
the only turn-based game I can play now is Pokemon. I forgot about Pokemon by the way.
And Pokemon. Pokemon.
You never really played it on like DS and that.
No, like the thing, I'm weird.